What if a simple walk could reveal every size of a helix before a fall even happens? So today we introduce our personalized gait anomaly detection application. On the first landing page, users will be prompted to select login for users that already account and get started for new users to register. On the register page, users will select the role they want to register as. Caregiver is the one who monitors each patient they added, while the patient is the one using wearable. Users will be prompted for their email, username, password, and reconfirm their password in order to create account. For caregivers, they will be redirected to prompt for their first name and last name. After that, they will be landing on the patient management page to add and pair the patient, and then it can also sign out on this page in order to register an account for patient first. For patients, they will be prompted for first name and last name same as a caregiver, but they need to provide additional info which are age, height, and weight to in-app features. After that, they will be landed on the overview gate metric page. On login, users can decide whether to use username or Gmail to log in and have to enter their own password in order to log in. Back to the patient management page of the caregiver page. Caregivers can now add patients after registering their patient to the system. Now added patients can be selected, and now caregivers can place continue to monitor them. After both caregiver and patient arrive at the overview metric page, they will be able to see their gain metrics, such as total steps, cadence, leg swing speed, foot landing force, in-air time, on-ground time, and step inconsistency. If they are confused about what each gain metric means and what is considered normal, they can use this info icon behind the gate metric name to see the information. At each gate metric under the metric name will be the leak indicator of that gate matrix. For example, if leg swing speed is too low beyond normal range, it will be indicated in red color saying minimal leg lift. But if it's below normal range but not too low, it will be indicated using orange warning color and say low power. And the same applies to other game metrics. They can place the right arrow head at the top of the page to see overall game metrics next day, or place left arrow to see previous day game metrics. Also on the top right of the overall page, they can access the profile page by clicking on it in order to edit user info. They can also place at each game metric to see each metric in detail. At first click, they will be landed on a self-compare page, which lets them compare this selected game metric in day, week, month, and year duration, and show the trend visualization of the selected metric over time. And at the bottom will be an additional explanation for the selected metrics. Next, if the user places the peers button, peer comparison visualization will be shown. In the first graph, it lets users see if they are within normal range compared to the people of the same age or not. By using positive and negative standard deviation value from normal range, and also show users they are at with percentile to help them understand how critical or how normal this metric is for them compared to the others. The next visualization is to show the current distribution user is at. This helps users get more context of how critical their gate metric is. If their value fall in the left or rightmost side of the bell curve, while the leftmost or rightmost value is not around their actual gate metrics, this means their gate metric value is very far from normal range, which indicates that metric is critical. On the navigation bar, if the user presses the Analysis button, it will redirect to the Fall Analysis page, where users select date fall occur in order to compare between before and after fall by picking the duration user wants. For example, if the user picks week, it will bring data before fall 7 and after fall 7 days and compare deviations. In each metric deviation, show there will be instructions saying that if such metric is significantly low or high indicate what current condition. Users can utilize this feature to track progress if they get better or not as deviation lower. On the navigation bar, if the user places the alert button, it will be redirect the user to anomaly alert page, where at the top show anomaly today, this week, this month, and this year as a line graph. Users can place the red dot at the graph to see anomaly details of that selected date unit. In anomaly detail, it will show how many anomalies occur and what's the average anomaly score. Aside from that is each anomaly event info like what is the root cause feature, changed from normal as percent, that event's anomaly score, normal value, anomaly value for that metric, and apprehension if higher or lower values indicate what condition. Below anomaly visualization is an area anomaly notification. By clicking each event, it shows root cause metric, leak score indicator, slight, moderate, critical, normal value, anomaly value, file, and chance.
For patients, the navigation bar will be different compared to Caregiver-Only. As can be seen that on patient navigation we'll have device button using the wearable logo on the line mode section. This button is for Bluetooth connection establishment, and the other navigation buttons that is different is activity one, which denote in the heart rate logo one. This page is for managing to start and stop working session. On landing in device page, user will have to turn on the Bluetooth manually and then press scan for sensor. User have to turn on the variable first before scan. So when they press scan, there will be nearby Bluetooth device shown. User should press the casing sensor, which is our device name. After pressing that, the page will change to show the Bluetooth device that we connected to. We can also stop the connection by pressing disconnect. After that, when the sensor is ready, we go to the activity page and wait for the top rightmost to be online. This status on top rightmost is the MQTT server status. So when the user press start tagging, it will enter the calibrating phase for approximately 5 minutes. After that, user will start to see gate metric data being shown on the gate window section. This section shows each gate metric values of latest window received from backend, and also it shows gate health status like normal and anomaly detect for that working window. Also in the session total section below start tagging button, It will accumulate total step, distance, and calories that a user have walked. Now we start tracking. As said that when press start, system will goes into the calibration phase as being shown under time duration section. Now let's skip to when calibration phase almost done. We can see here that it takes a bit longer than 5 minutes to fetch latest window report, as we set it to fetch every 10 seconds. We do this because in front end there is uncertain factor about front end get data accumulation, but overall system remain functioning as expected. And this is how anomalous window look like. The score become negative, which indicate moderate anomalous. After session is saved, for new patient, pressing stop will trigger batch job to compute daily average at the moment for beginning it to show at overview metrics. Now user check in anomaly alert section by pressing red dot in graph will show anomaly detail like list score, explanation, value comparison. And below graph will be earlier anomaly shown. Pressing it will show brief detail of that anomaly event. This is how email notifications look like. It will be sent to both caregiver and patient email. It shows root cause metric, normal value to the value and percentage deviated from normal values.